What's up, guys? So I decided to. We got back home from the pool tonight with the family, and I decided I was going to jump on live for the first time ever, and just wanted to test how everything went. Also, I've got a video that I wanted to show you guys to see how you guys are. See, my wife is actually texting me. Did you order pizza? Yes. They're checking the quality now. Um, so yeah, we I wanted to jump on here to look and see how this would actually go. In fact, I want to see right here comments. Let's see if we have show comments on stage. I want to see if this works. Viewer comments show up. This example, click on a comment, show. Oh, I can show. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, yeah. Anyway, we're just testing it out here, guys. So, we're just going to do this. And then I'm going to show you guys a video uh, and we'll get going. I'm not going to be long because I'm expected inside and I'm getting text right now. So, we anyhow, I'm going to look at my account here. Does it show? Oh, yeah, it does show that I'm live. There we go. Look at that. All right. It shows that I'm live and I've got one viewer. Heck yeah. That's how you start right there. You have one viewer on your account. Go while you're going live, and that's all you need. All right. So I'm gonna. This is just a test run of going live. I'm gonna show you guys a video. I'm gonna figure this out. Thank you for bearing with me right now as I do this. We're just gonna learn how to do this right now. So I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to click share screen. And then we are going to do this here, allow, and we're going to go share this screen right here. And then we're going to blow it up and then we're going to listen.
Young men on the channel. They're from 17 to 35, 36, 39, and they lament that they're at a place in their life and they don't have it figured out and they don't have it all together. And they wonder what's wrong with them because they don't have it figured out. They don't have it all together. Of course you don't have it all together. You're not supposed to have it all together. You're not expected to have it all together. Anybody looks at you at 26, 27, 28 years old and says, hey man, what's wrong with you? How come you don't have everything figured out? They're a fool. Knowledge and experience and wisdom takes time. Wisdom comes from experience, and experience takes time. The more experience you have, the more you learn from that experience, the wiser you can get. If you haven't lived long enough to have a broad enough portfolio of experience, then you can't expect to have knowledge and wisdom. We are told by society today, and it's inferred by movies and television programs, that by the time you're 26 or 27, you should be graduated from college, you should have a degree, you should have a good job, you should have a wife, and you should have it together. We watch these programs and this movie, it's an hour and a half long, and within an hour and a half, a person goes from a goofed up teenager to someone who's just settled and got it all going on. And they get the job, they put their childhood bully in his place, they get the girl, fade to black, and we're left to imagine the rest of their life. And what we imagine is left with the last thing that we see. Man, they got it together. Of course, we don't consider the fact that if you turn the TV off and watch the news, you'll see those same actors show up in the news again and again together. A pine tree grows and matures very fast. An oak tree grows and matures very, very slow. But which one lasts longer and which one is stronger? Which one shelters more critters and more birds? Which one, when it's done and over and it's cut down, which one is more valuable for the lumber? Sometimes a man who's not at peace is a man who was born to not fit in, but he's trying to shoehorn himself into a box or into a hole that he was never meant to fit in. And that might be you. All right, know who you are. Know if you're meant to walk shoulder to shoulder and line to line with a group of other men. And if you are, great, wonderful, do it, be the best at it. But if you're not, don't search for a destination. The trip is the destination. The journey is the goal. The journey is the goal. For some of us, the journey isn't to reach a goal. I had my best friend in all the world. I've talked about him a lot on here. He asked me this week, I stopped and visited him while I was out. He asked me, he said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I said, probably dead and underground. I don't know. I don't care. I have no destination. Every day is my destination. It's the journey. Some of you are meant for the journey.
All right, guys, that was Dwayne. Can't remember his last name, but man, isn't that the truth? That is the stone cold truth. The journey, like our goal is, I mean, if you're a believer, you have a destination. You have an ultimate hope if you're a believer, right? But the thing is too is I think a lot of us believers, Christians who think so much about the destination that they don't enjoy the journey here. Guys, I believe that we should be setting up for the next generation and the generation after that. I think it is our job to actually hone in here on earth, calling heaven to earth, building the kingdom here while we're here, and doing it in a way that is the best job that we know how to, in order for the next generation to have a kingdom that is built for them. And that kingdom is the kingdom of God. If you have any questions about what that is. So the kingdom of God, man, is Jesus tells us about the kingdom of God that it's like a little mustard seed. And then you plant the mustard seed, and man, this big mustard tree grows. It's like a little bit of leaven in the dough, and it rises, and it's just like a big sourdough loaf that arises. That's the kingdom of God. We have to be busy planting seeds here in this kingdom, right under the sun, and we got to stop focusing on so much the destination, but we have to focus on the journey. Anyway, I just thought that video was good. I watched it a couple days ago, and I thought, what the heck? I'm going to test this live, and then I am going to share a video and just make sure I know how to do this. It is kind of weird. I'll have to practice on how to do the transitions on live. It's better when I have two screens. I just got my laptop. So anyhow, thanks guys for being with me right now. If you don't know, I've got a podcast dropping tomorrow. It's going to be about honesty and vulnerability. And it's a good one, guys. Don't miss it. Don't miss it, because this is one of my favorites. And I love talking about this topic, and I will be laying you on the mat on this one. So anyway, guys, love you. Let's get out of here.